Everybody, so different day, working on a little bit more of the floor section here. This is in the left rear floor area. This is just the floor puck. The floor over here had originally it was dented right up in here, so it had definitely bottomed out right in this section here. And it wasn't too bad, so all I had to do was I just had a small piece of 2x4, and there's like you can kind of see a dollied ridge right down through here. So I just basically had the 2x4 standing up on its end right here, and I just worked it and pounded it back down. So she's pretty much back where she was before. But during that process, you can kind of see in here right in here, it's pretty rusty. I mean, it would have been survivable, but anyway, it started to split right here. You kind of see there. So we're gonna replace that. Replace that section right in here. I've actually got a piece here left over from the rear trunk floor repair. So I'm just gonna take this and kind of cut it out nice and square, and then we'll straighten this all out, and then put it back on here, and then I'm gotta work it around some of these floor support bends kind of thing, and see what we can do about getting that in here today. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna cut this piece out here right now, get it straightened out on these edges, and then we'll lay it back in here and see what we gotta do from there. So get to her here. Okay, so cutting metal trimming. I originally thought about putting it around this way, but we've got some dotted lines in here and that, and right now outside the hole itself, this is all still good metal. So I haven't really got too much that I can do, unfortunately, to be able to get into bending this like these dotted lines are. So flip it around. This will be a little easier to do it this way. Like I say, the metal's still good in here, so I can weld right around that edge. But yeah, this I think will fit a little bit better this way, and it's mainly flat up and through here and that, so we won't have to do too much dollying work to get it to fit in here. And the one thing I do have to take into account is right under here. There's a spot weld here, spot weld here. There's a bracket for your emergency brake cable. I'll show you it here. Right there. So it's right over top of that one edge. So I don't want to disturb that if I can help it. So what I should be able to do, back up here, what I should be able to do is basically cut straight just down that edge, so that I miss those two spot welds as well as that bracket underneath, and then I can just kind of take it kind of sort of like this, and a bit of a square, kind of like that. And then that'll take care of the rest in this little split here, and yeah, it should be good. So we'll get to cutting here. Alright, after some cutting, trimming, splicing, all that kind of stuff, this is kind of what we're looking at here with this piece. So I've got a couple of splices in here. I'm going to fill these in as I go, kind of thing. Basically, it's just it kind of sits in here, kind of sort of like that. And I just got to finish this splice in here, kind of fill it in, and work these two, just kind of get them so that they're basically designed for, I guess, water or whatever to kind of run into this area or whatever. But anyway, they should fill in without too much problem. And so we'll just start spot welding her into place here, and yeah, get her done. So get to her. Alright, so here we are. As pretty as we're going to make it today. So not too bad. Look good here with the body. This bead rolled, these beaded grooves here and all that. But anyway, she is definitely functional. She's sealed up, no pinholes left. All good that way. I tried to do it. This little bracket here was actually up underneath here. This is one of the emergency brake cable brackets, and it welds up from underneath. And so I tried to zip cut it right here without hitting it, but unfortunately I cut it a little bit here. Didn't cut it all the way through, but anyway. So I just had to do a quick weld repair there. So we're just gonna get some weld through primer up underneath, and in between here, zap that in, and yeah, that'll be the welding on this part done. So get to her here. And there we go, all welded in, done. Throw some primer on her here, and yeah, we'll call her done. Okay, there we are, all primered up and good to go here. So call this spot done. So this will keep it covered at least anyway until we get into scrubbing the rest of the floor. I'm going to look at once we get it primered and it's all done, then I'm going to look into getting some of that. There's either Hush Mat or X Mat, or there's a couple of different names for it, but basically it's just stuff that you just cut it to fit and just stick it to the floor, and it cuts down on heat and sound and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that'll be in the future. So anyway, we'll see you on the next one.